Well, a tragic story here. Overnight, more bodies were pulled from the waters off the California coast where a dive boat burst into flames and sank. The U.S. Coast Guard says the death toll is at least 25. 9 people are still unaccounted for. Jonathan Vigliotti is at the Coast Guard station in Oxnard, California, some 30 miles from where the boat sank. Jonathan, what do we know about the victims?
And good morning to you. Hours before that fire broke out, 3 of the victims celebrated their birthday. One of them, a teenage girl surrounded by her parents. One of the crew members who escaped said he left behind his girlfriend. Most of the victims were trapped just below deck. We are learning some of their bodies showing signs of drowning.
The boat Conception was anchored just 20 yards off the Channel Islands near the Ventura coastline when it caught fire. According to the Coast Guard, the first Mayday call came in around 3:30 in the morning.
There's 33 people on board the vessel that's on fire. They can't get off.
The Coast Guard launched aircraft as well as boats and located a vessel that was fully involved in flames.
The 75-foot vessel carried dozens of divers on a holiday excursion.
Roger, you don't have any firefighting gear at all?
When the fire began, many passengers were asleep in their bunks below deck. The ship's blueprint indicates stairs leading to the main deck at the front of the vessel. Authorities say the company operating the boat had a good safety record.
The crew was actually already awake and on the bridge, and they jumped off.
5 crew members swam to a nearby fishing boat owned by Bob and Shirley Hansen.
The flames and knowing that there are people on board that cannot get out. You can only imagine the horror that they were going through.
They pulled the crew members to safety, including the ship's captain, who told them a rear escape hatch was engulfed in fire and the crew could do nothing to help the passengers. One crew member was inconsolable, telling them 3 passengers were celebrating birthdays, including a 17-year-old there with her parents.
He was crying because he knew they were still on the boat.
And then one of the crewmen, his girlfriend was also on board, and she was down there.
For family members arriving at the harbor, the reality of this tragedy still raw.
Do you know someone that may have been on that boat?
My son. Our son.
Absolute heartbreak. The NTSB is headed here to the scene. They will be assisted by the FBI, and officials tell us that boat is upside down. It is unstable under 60 feet of water. Tony, that is complicating efforts to recover the rest of those that were trapped inside.
All right, Jonathan, thank you very much.